Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. This is super unconventional, but today I am going to be talking while painting this room. So, what's been the biggest thing for us recently is trying to find more time to do anything. As you guys probably know, we have a almost 8-month-old. And I have been making excuse after excuse as to why I cannot film solo videos. I don't know why that this is what I've gotten into my head, but it started with me not liking the backdrop of James and I's videos. So if you've seen those videos, you know it's just our open house. But because we haven't had time to further our house, we moved in right before Claire was born, had our home birth here, and then literally just started doing life. And while there's nothing inherently wrong with that, there's like a part of my psyche that says, like, if you have an unfinished house, you know, like all of these different things. And I'm making up story after story as to why I am not good enough or why I need to wait to finish these things or to start home projects, you know, like just limitation after limitation. So this video today is me practicing what I'm preaching and starting to take first steps that I need to take. So I just want to let you guys know this video by any means is not going to be a cinematic masterpiece. This is just going to be me, stream of consciousness, talking about things that are coming up for me, talking about things that might be coming up in the collective. Literally today, as I'm filming this, is the Cancer new moon. My moon is in Cancer, and I have been death and rebirth, to say the least. I've been going through it big time. Even this painting project has like really been a micro example of what I'm going through on a cosmic level in my entire life. So it's really interesting because I'm watching the whole creative process unfold. And if you're familiar with the creative process, you know that you start off so excited. You start off with like all the excitement, all the energy, and then as you move into it, things start to go haywire. That's when the creative process actually starts, and then it just gets crazier and crazier from there. So I'm just gonna keep talking while I'm getting things together, because otherwise this is gonna turn into a video of me just talking to the camera the whole time, and we're meant to be, you know, doing a little multitask kind of situation here. So yeah, let me just get some stuff going. I just stepped in a massive spot of paint. Again, let's get it moving. So this is coat number 2 of this room. And one thing I did not think about with this was the sound of the roller. If you're going to be able to hear me over the sound of the roller. So I'm going to have to go back and listen to this and figure out if that's even actually possible to hear me over all of this. But anyways, as I was saying, I haven't been making solo videos because of every excuse I could possibly come up with. Either Claire's asleep, or the lighting's not good, or like 100 million different things, different reasons as to why I haven't been making these videos. And to be completely honest, none of them actually have any merit, if we're being like 100% honest. I've just been in kind of a fear-based, limited place, and I'm looking really, really forward to coming out of that, which is what we're doing now. We're starting to come out of this place and just start to live again. I think sometimes you can, when things are uncomfortable, especially with having a baby, you can just stop living because you know, they always need something and something's always going on, and maybe you don't have enough money, or you don't have enough time, or you don't have enough resources, or somebody to watch the baby, whatever that is, there's always a reason why we can't do something. But I have finally decided that I'm not really interested in reasons why I can't do something anymore. I'm only interested in reasons why something is possible, right? I have the means to ask my partner if on the weekend we can tear the house apart, to go get some paint, to start, you know, transforming things, to bring new energy in. And I think a lot of this full moon in Cancer, which, I mean, by the time this is being posted, we might not even be in that phase anymore. But it is super important at any time in your journey when you're feeling lost or stuck, or you have limiting beliefs coming up for you. It is actually important to move energy around and to let go of this idea of perfection. I think that's what I was really getting stuck in when it comes to my videos. Because if you guys don't know, we have been expanding our channel. So I've been doing a lot with TikTok and Instagram, and short form content. So you can follow me on those spaces, both serena.lifeafterunion. And because I've been so focused on short form content, I've kind of let go a little bit of the long form. And because I've done that, I've just come up with excuse after excuse as why not to start again, you know? But we're done with that. We're done with that phase, and this is the beginning of a new phase, because we're going to be probably filming in here. So we're going to have a new backdrop to our videos, and we're going to be able to create something different, which feels very exciting. I'd also love to know if you guys have anything that's coming up for you regarding this right now. Like anything coming up around limiting beliefs, or feeling like you're not good enough, or you're not worthy to do something. Like, I'd love to know if that's something that the whole collective is going through, or if that's something that's, like, you know, more personal for me right now in my own evolution. I think this is something also that maybe I'm transcending, and all the other moms out there can also let me know this, but I'm wondering if this is something I'm transcending in terms of collective motherhood wounds. Because why is it that after we have a baby, we feel so unworthy of everything? We feel like unworthy to take care of ourselves. We feel unworthy to, like, go out and spend money on ourselves, or, you know, like, we have to be taking care of the baby 24/7, or we can't ask for help, whatever that may look like different for everybody. But part of me doing this wall is me saying, no, I am worth, you know, living in a house that is complete, or living in a house that at least I'm working towards being complete. And I think this is also a larger, like I said, a larger issue in my life as a whole, because I will also tend to get to this point, whether it's the creative process or relationships or just life in general, where, like, things start to get really, really hard and overwhelming, and then I just want to quit and give up and say, okay, this is too difficult, it's too hard, I don't have the energy, or I don't have the time, or I start to blame everything else besides myself. And when there's a little bit of perseverance that is needed, I tend to be like, no, look, I tried my hardest, maybe it's just not meant to be. And I don't know who else does this, but I pull the maybe it's just not meant to be card, rather than saying, okay, what can I do to make this work? Or do I need to take a little break? Like sometimes it's just as simple as you need a little break and then restart again when you're feeling inspired again. So I don't know if you guys also go through this, but I go through it rather significantly when things are not working out for me or working out the way that I expect them to. I can be pretty hard on myself and pretty pessimistic. And I think we're breaking cycles on this. This is definitely something that I know is not only my own issue. This is something that I know a lot of other people struggle with. And, you know, I'm not trying to say anything groundbreaking here. I'm just saying, like, it's possible to move past it. And I think in the spiritual community, a lot of times we get stuck in this place of, like, if something's not working out, then it's not meant to be. When in reality, it's not necessarily that it's not meant to be. Sometimes it's just, it's not at that time, or it's just, you have to move through something else first, or a million other different things that it could be. So this is me just saying, don't give up. If you have a dream, don't give up. If you're working towards something, keep going. If the only thing that's going to make you turn back is because you don't believe you're worthy of it, then that's not a good enough reason to quit, right? So that's all I'm really saying with that. And you got to be gentle with yourself. You got to know that, like, one big thing for me recently, you know, again, with the not making videos, has been like comparing my channel to a lot of other people's channels, and saying, well, I don't have enough followers, I don't have, you know, as many videos posted, you know, and like, again, all these reasons why I'm not good enough, or all these reasons why I'm not doing the right thing, or things aren't working out for me, or everybody else has it easier than I do. But I also have to remind myself that I chose to start a family, you know, and a lot of other creators right now in the spiritual space that are well established don't have families. Maybe they aren't in a significant long-term relationship. You know, there's other things in life that take your energy than just career. And so sometimes you just have to be, and I have to be, more gentle with myself, because there are other things now that I'm devoting my energy to that I wasn't before. And that's okay, and that's, you know, that's what I wanted, that's what we wanted, and we are so blessed to be able to have the family that we do have. So it's okay that other things that I want to accomplish are taking a little bit longer, because it's not like, you know, it's not like I'm not doing enough. I think we can sometimes get really caught in that too. It's like this feeling of, well, I'm not doing enough because everybody else is further along than I am. When in reality, you can't even compare those things. You can't compare where somebody else is to where you are, and think that that's a justification for why you're not where you want to be, you know? If you're not where you want to be, then accept that and move on and say, okay, either what can I do to change this, or how can I bring a level of peace to where I'm at right now? How can I, you know, be a little bit more gentle with myself and remind myself that it's okay that I'm not exactly where I want to be right now. I just need to keep taking small steps towards that, right? Because at the end of the day, it's not really how quickly you get somewhere, it's the fulfillment that you have on the way there. Because if you're really actually enjoying the journey, then how quickly you get there doesn't matter. And in the end of the day, I know you guys know this, like, there is no there You never ever get there, because once you get there, there turns into somewhere else. And then you're doing the same thing literally all over again. You're literally starting from scratch and saying, okay, now I made it there, but now I have this other thing that I want to do, or this other thing that I want to manifest, or I'm going to start over this, or I'm going to do the same thing, but instead this time I'm going to do it better, and I'm going to take everything that I learned the last time and make it into something else. So this is the thing. You never get there. You're never done. Not even when you die. So we just gotta enjoy what we're doing right now. And if you're not enjoying it, then take a break and come back and restart. And I hope this helps you. I hope you have an amazing day. And we'll show you a picture of what everything looks like when it's done.